coach and the comic.
Hello and welcome back to the coach and the comic. What's up, buddy?
I am the comic. You were just listening to the coach, Reggie. Tell them your credentials, man. Let them know why you're the coach, baby boy.
Well, we want them to know they're going to get something serious. That's where I come in on the serious side. We're going to give them some real talk about real relationships with number one relationship coach, C. Reggie Rogers. And then we're going to give them the funny. That's where you come in, buddy, on the funny side. The comic, the comedian. You've been in the game for a long time. So we got the
That's
coach
right.
and
And
the
the comic,
comic.
bringing you all kinds of information and tips, help your relationships and make you laugh at it. We got all kind of stuff going on today. We got a guest too.
Oh yeah, we got a great guest coming up in just a little bit, buddy. Before we even talk about our guest, man, what's the latest? What's happening with you? Because I got so much going on, but what's happening with you?
Man, there is nothing going on in my world right now. Because I no, actually, Reg, you know what? I'm kind of excited, man. This year is really going to be kind of good for me. I have four. I counted them. I have four movies coming out this year.
Wow, that's
Yes,
exciting. Well,
so I'm kind of excited.
you got to give me that invite to one of the premieres, at least out of one of the four. I love to
Hey,
come to
man,
two out of four. Let me get one come to one of the premieres with you.
listen, you can come to all of them, Reg, if they have premieres. You know, we might be doing Zoom premieres again. You know, everybody's, I'm so sick of this mask and mandates and vaccines, and I'm sick of it all, man. I'm sick of it all. I want to get back to normal. I want to get it back to normal.
I think we on our way. The mandate in Vegas has been dropped, so we don't have to wear a mask. It's
Woo!
dropped. It's over. It's done. We don't have to wear a mask anywhere. It's
Oh,
over.
cool. Oh man,
They
that
got to
is
get
great.
the people back here in Vegas, and the people are starting to come back. The casinos are making more money. People are getting
Hmm.
more. People are
Now,
coming in, getting married.
speaking of casino, wait a minute. We got to talk about that too, Reg. We got to talk about that too. But I just want to say, I was just at a casino in Chicago. I was actually in Gary, Indiana. They have a new Hard Rock casino, and I saw the Jacksons perform. That's right. I just seen you some video, man. I saw the Jacksons perform live at the Hard Rock Casino this past weekend. It was entertaining. It
So
was
was
like
was
watching a
was was Tito with him?
yeah. Of course, Tito was with him. He was
Was
wearing a
was
hat too.
was Randy with them?
No, Randy didn't come. It was just Jermaine, Marlon, and Tito. It was like watching a cover band do a cover of the Jacksons, but it was actually them. It was it
so
was it was interesting.
so it was
It
only
was
three. It
entertaining.
was only three of them.
Yeah, there's only three. Jermaine ain't coming back. Jermaine I heard he got some child support issues he's not trying to solve right now. So he's in Dubai and he's not coming back. And Randy got a little issue. I don't know if Randy still got an issue because they had this weird family dynamic where one of them got married to the ex-wife of the older brother, or one of the brothers married their ex-wife after they had a baby and they had an affair with it. It's a whole bunch of family dynamics going on in there. But you just gotta just go, okay, y'all do what y'all do. Y'all lucky Joe ain't around because he'd be whooping somebody's ass over all this foolishness.
Joe, listen. Hey, listen. One night I was at a comedy show with Eddie Griffin,
Mm-hmm.
and they happened to sit me at the same table. I'm sitting right up front, but I'm sitting right. Joe Jackson is across from me, right?
Mm-mm.
So I guess we was in the VIP section, if you would. I know a
Mm-hmm.
little something, something. I know some
Mm-hmm.
people, so they set me right next to with Joe Jackson, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Eddie Griffin in his comedian on his comedy set said, "Joe, why you be beating them kids' ass?" He just stopped right in the midst of what he said, buddy, and
That's
asked
hilarious.
Joe, "Why
Hey,
does he beat?"
first of all, I'm not mad at Joe. Okay, I'm not mad at Joe. He whooped them kids' ass into success. And sometimes that's what you got to do. Some kids need a little bit more motivation. And if an ass whooping is motivation, I would say, hey, go for it. Get on in there. I'm not saying scar them up for life, but Sometimes kids need a little pain as a motivator.
Pain can be a motivator. There's no doubt. Even in relationships, pain can be a motivator. People use pain as a positive driving force. After a bad breakup, sometimes it allows people to assess who they are, why they are where they are, and then it
Hmm.
pushes them to get from where they are to see how to get where they need to be and where they're going. So
You
pain can be a positive force, driving force, and a motivator. And there's other thing we were talking about, buddy.
motivate you to go
There's
to court.
it would, and speaking of that, it may motivate you to go to court because you got all them divorces. But in the midst of all that, dude, yesterday, listen, there's so many people. You had 02 22 22.
I never looked at that until you spoke to me about that earlier, Reg. I didn't realize that was there was even number twos across the board going across, and a whole lot of people were nostalgically, superstitiously trying to make their weddings happen on that day. And what's sad though is, you got, hey, we started on 22222, and you're gonna be divorced on 22223. It's over. You did all of that
Listen,
planning and programming to make sure your wedding ended up on this day, and yeah. You should have
but
been
like,
doing
hey,
it. Should have been
they
the
built they built this crescendo, and it was way
yeah.
up here, and then all of a sudden, flatline.
Hey man, a lot of times instead of focusing on all that ridiculousness, why don't you focus on them red flags? Like, like he had baby seats in the car when y'all met. Or maybe she you find out she used to be a stripper. Maybe you should focus on those red flags. She got a sex tape with an NFL player. Maybe those are things you should focus on, and as opposed to, oh, we need to make sure our wedding happens
Oh,
on two 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 two
two
two two
two.
two. Out of here.
Say she got a sex tape
Yeah,
with it, and he a linebacker too.
yeah, and his brother. At two different All-Star games. You mean you weren't even at the NFL? You weren't at the Pro Bowl? You was at the NBA All-Star game with this NFL player. You really need to check your history, get your red flags cleaned up. That's what I'm thinking.
Too
So,
funny. I'm telling you, man, buddy. Yesterday, I married 13 couples yesterday. 13.
wow. Reg,
I
did you
did.
do counseling with any of them before did you do
Yeah,
any
yeah, yeah,
counseling before you
yeah,
married
yeah.
them?
There were a lot were either past clients, um, some were present clients that was ready to take that next step. But I did
Hmm.
listen, my day was 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30,
You had them
one
back-to-back
thirty,
weddings, huh?
2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, and then I went 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Wow. I man, listen, Reg, keep notes. I want to see how all of these relationships we're gonna come back to. I want to come back on 02, 02, 22, 23, and see how these couples are doing. That's what I want to know. I want
one
to
year,
know.
1 year from yesterday. Let's see what
1
happens.
year from yesterday, I want to see how all these couples are doing, and if they really took to your advice, Reg. Because some of these people will, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a fact. Some and ladies will probably get mad at me when I'm about to say, but I don't care. They women sometimes get right up to that wedding day, and they will do everything they can to get married. But like, they'll be in the gym and they're on that treadmill. I gotta get in this dress. I got to fit inside this dress. And they on the treadmill and they doing all that stuff. And then as soon as I do, well, that's it.
Not
I don't have
working
to do
out no
nothing else.
more. That's
They
it. They
don't
gonna
do no
start
more.
eating.
They don't do. Yeah, they
Hey,
start.
buddy, but listen to this. Listen to this, and we gotta take a break. But I'm gonna tell you, man. This one young lady that I married yesterday. You know how you go in? I have to go in and talk to her a little bit. I was like, listen, you got any other requests? You want me to do anything you want me to do different on this? I know we're gonna
Hmm.
do a traditional, but buddy,
Hmm.
her breast was way out here. I'm not joking. They was
Mm,
humongous in a wedding
mm,
dress. They were
mm.
gigantic.
Oh
And then she
man.
had the cleavage, and I'm thinking, who in this audience, when we walk out here in this audience, who gonna be focused on what I got to say? Ain't nobody gonna be
Nobody.
listening to
No,
nothing I got to say.
because the only thing that's important coming out your mouth, Reggie, at that point is you can now kiss the bride. That's it. Now everything else is irrelevant.
And the cold part about it is when her groom kissed her husband to be, I had to stop it. I said, okay, no, because remember we under time restraints. And the whole
Oh
audience cracked
man,
up because
that's
look, that
hilarious.
that dress was calling his name, man. I'm telling you,
Hey,
straight
hey,
calling
get to
his
that
name.
honeymoon. Let's get to the honeymooning. Let's get to the honeymooning.
I would have loved to have been in that limo with them to see how that worked.
Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. We want to check them on 2222223.
To-
We want to check and
to-
see if she still see if she keep those girls nice and perky and uh because hey man, I'm tell you something. You gotta be careful, Reg, when you marrying these chicks that are well endowed that way, because after a baby and a baby and that the swelling of those memories to feed that baby, you might have some bowling balls in a tube sock.
You're so crazy. Yo, listen, we got to take a break. We're going to let Microwave take us out with as love you like you need to be loved. And that's probably what that man did with her when he got in the video, her
Oh,
husband.
I'm sure.
Love you like you need to be loved. That's probably what he was thinking.
He
So
married her, so he was
he
gonna love her up.
oh yeah, we're gonna take a break. Microwave, love you like it. When we come back, we're gonna have our guest, Gigi. We're gonna start a new segment called
Mm,
Gigi. It's actually Gigi Vegas from the streets. Gigi
mm.
Vegas from the streets is gonna let us know what women are thinking, what women are saying, the questions that they want to know about men, why they're single. So we're gonna come back after this with Gigi Vegas from the streets. One, two, three.
Paint a picture. This could be me and you. Pull out your feelings. I know you want it too. 'Cause I got the feeling all in my bones. You're waking up the monkey with the gorilla trying to get you to moan. You look so good all by yourself. The way I see it, I think you're gonna need some help. And then we pop, go, the weasel go pop. We can go pop. We can go pop. Let me love you like you need to be loved. Love you like you need to be loved. Like you need to be loved, baby. Love you like you need to be loved. Baby,
Buddy, we are back and we have our latest
Mm,
segment. We got GG Vegas, the voice from the street. GG
mm.
Vegas, the voice from the street. What's up, GG?
Hey, what's up, Reggie? It's a pleasure having you here again in your studio. I am so excited for today's topic. As you see, unfortunately, I am very, very well knowledgeable on this specific topic, and I can't wait to share with you guys. And of course, it's really nice to have Buddy here. I'm so excited to be a part of your show. Hello, Buddy.
Hey,
Let's get
Gigi. Hey,
started.
girl. I see them shoulders popping. I see you got the shoulders all out.
Hey, buddy,
Gigi,
she
you
came.
know what?
She she came looking all Vegas, didn't she? Like she
Yeah, I
Vegas.
know.
She
Like
Vegas.
I'm
Y'all
Vegas.
did.
I gotta
Mm.
represent. I gotta represent.
Yeah, you representing all right.
GG. She show is GG Vegas, the voice from the street. So what's the street saying, GG? Talk to us. What are the
Oh
ladies saying in the
man.
streets?
Oh man. You know, Vegas is known for like the worst place to date. If you are trying to find permanency in Vegas. But it's very interesting, coming from someone that came out of a 20-year plus marriage and then coming out into the dating world. I got scared, yo. I was like, "Oh my god, what in the world's going on here? What happened?" It's like you took me from like a time wrap into all of a sudden like and I feel like I was in Back to the Future scene where you misplace this person and then all of a sudden you put her in the dating world in 2020, and it was like wow. um I heard of terms I never heard before in my life, like ghosting. What the hell is ghosting, you know?
Buddy, she throwing
Mm.
the words. She throwing the
Hey,
words
hey,
out there,
I
hey.
heard,
buddy.
You,
She
you got
throwing
all these
those words
terms and
out there,
everything.
buddy.
I tell you what, Gigi ghosting that. You know what? That's ignoring your ass.
He's ignoring my ass.
That's just another term for I'm ignoring the hell out of you.
I'm
But
staying the heck out
it's
of
bye,
you.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah. No, I was so bad. I had to take advice from my little brother. He's 26 years old, and I was like, this is awkward, but so how do you ask someone out? Like, how do you? I remember back in the day, it was simple. Hey, do you want to go out with? Nowadays, it's like, are we a thing? Like, how do you know we're situationship? What the hell is situationship nowadays? It's all this stuff. Like, you take someone from 20 years of being married onto the dating world, and it's kind of like new. I was scared. I was like, "Oh, what the hell?"
Mm. Well, first of all, Gigi, I just want to let you know that many of my friends aren't going to believe you were in a relationship at 20 because you look 26 anyway. And so,
Okay.
we were gonna like, who was dating this preteen?
It's like, who needs to be in jail?
20 years, yeah, somebody needs to be in prison. But so Gigi, you know, I think that's a thing for everybody. Is the dating scene is really odd out here, not just for men, but and not just for women, for men too. You know, and dating apps and all those things are just
Mm,
it's just odd.
mm,
We're so I think dating has become so impersonal now.
mhm,
It's like you gotta talk in the chat room for 15 blocks, and you gotta finally say, hey, and you always feel weird when you get to that point where it's like, okay, can you give me your number so that I can really talk to you, as opposed to
mm.
like texting, where you're just chatting with text and whatnot. That dating is weird now. It's just weird.
One of the
It
things that I'm
is.
constantly being asked is, what do I think about these dating apps? People always
Mm,
want to know a relationships coach's perspective or point of view about dating apps. And my response is simple. I mean, it's the sign of the times, it's the times that we live in. But dating apps can be used as a friend or a foe. It's how you
Mhm.
structure it. It's how you set it up. I think that you always have to structure it and set it up where you always keep a level of control. So there are questions that should be consistent that you ask straight across the board. And if you ask these questions straight across the board, it will allow you to cut across the grain so that you don't have to waste a bunch of time. And that thing that
Name
you just
those
said, but
questions
oh, that's easy.
and give those questions.
That's very simple. The first question is, what makes you unique? That's a very
Mm,
that's an easy question that you ask. Well, so hey, so what makes you unique? But here's the thing that you want to do. You want to let them know first, I'm old school. I don't want to keep texting. And so can we have a conversation? Because if we keep texting, there's so much that's going to be lost in the text. And a red flag for me is when someone says, "Well, I'd like to get you know you more, or maybe we could text further." Well, hell, how you going to get to know me? Text to me.
mm-hmm.
If we can't talk, you're not going to be able to really get to know me. So when someone tells me, "Well, I like to get to know you more. I don't feel comfortable giving you my number," then why are you on this dating site? I'm good. You know, my natural thing is, okay, we good. This is not going to work anyway. Keep it moving.
Mm.
So once we can get that conversation, then yay, what makes you unique? Gigi, what do you think about that? Gigi
I
Vegas
want to
from the
add,
street.
yeah, I want to add to that, Reggie. FaceTime eliminates a lot of things like catfishing. So I love to say, you know what, let's FaceTime, see how the vibe goes. It eliminates the catfishing, eliminates that awkwardness when you first meet and don't know who the hell you're really talking to, because nowadays, catfish is if catfishing is a thing. So it eliminates that. Then you get to hear their voice. For me personally, voice is a huge thing.
Gigi, listen, we having a little bit technical difficulties. Let's take a break because this conversation is about to get heated. I can see where we're going.
Yeah, it sure
It's
is, because I
it's
tell you,
about to get
catfishing
heated
is
because that
real.
that what she was just, yeah, absolutely. We're gonna take a music break. We're gonna come right back. Let's get these technical difficulties sorted out, and we're gonna be right back.
It's where all the players hang at, the parking lot. Some of you call it the parking lot. However, we can catch them coming in or going out. Excuse me, miss. We try to get at it later, just so you can meet me at your house, your friend's house, the Waffle House. Anywhere but my house, cause I'm too cool for that. I can't send you flowers, can't buy you wine. So where do we go from here? I won't take you on a cruise around the world. So where do we go, my dear? It's like the more I don't give, the more you take. That makes me way too clean, way too cool for you. So where do we go from here? Vacation, separation, relocation. Way too cool for you. You can catch me posted, me and my dog Big Rob. So where do we go? Where do we go? If you allow me to drop this line on you, baby, I'll let you know where we can go, my dear. We'll take it slow and easy. Let's take it step by step, inch by inch, kiss by kiss. Vacation, separation, relocation. I'm sick of it.
Hey, so we are back. And before we left, we were talking about catfishing. And so, buddy, I think that catfishing, when she said that to me, I realized that age gap for me. Because catfishing is not something that really I deal with. I don't know if that's something you deal with, buddy. But I feel like it's,
Yeah,
it's, it's the younger
Reggie,
crowd.
you thought catfishing. You were gonna go eat something with some hush puppies and some some hot sauce.
A tartar sauce. A tartar sauce.
Yeah, you gonna have some tartar sauce. No, I got catfish kind of. You know, this girl we decided to meet, and I decided I'm not gonna get catfished. So when we decided to meet, um, I made sure I got there earlier than the time that I said be there. She said she was gonna be there at 6. I was like, I got there at 5:30, and I said, "What are you gonna have on?" And she said she was gonna be wearing a red sweater, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll have on a purple, jacket and this and that." So I was looking at every red top that came into place to make sure. I was like trying to see, man, this girl showed up. Oh my gosh, Reggie, it wasn't the red sweater. It was the Kool-Aid lady. I thought she was the Kool-Aid. She was gonna bust through that door. It wasn't one of her. It was two of her. I was like, oh hell no. And you knew she had messed up because when I looked at her, I was like, Renee. She's like, yeah, it's me. I was like, you know how your face just you see it in your face. I was like, dude. And then she goes, this is the first thing she said. This is the first thing she said. Right? This is when she knew she had done wrong. She goes, I don't look like my pictures, huh? Hell no, you don't look like your pictures. You look
We
like you
get
put two
catfish
pictures
too.
together side by side and became one. I don't know who you are. You thick. You thick. You came up in here thick. You and the extra person that's in that sweater.
GG
And
Vegas,
you
what do
know
you
what?
say
We
about that,
we
GG
get
Vegas?
catfish too. Don't Yeah, it's not just you folks get catfish. We get catfish too. So don't even say that. And we you guys be posting pictures from back in your high school pics when you guys were in football. Then we show up and it's like, what happened there? You ate the football.
Yeah, hey, listen, this one girl, she had the audacity to ask me, Reg. One girl asked me, because um I had a picture of myself in college, because I was saying I swim and people don't believe I'm a swimmer, so I have this picture, right? And I guess I still had sort of a gap in my tooth when I had, my kid teeth, right? And she was like, can you send me a picture of yourself smiling now? Now, can you send a picture of me smiling now? I said, what? So I need to smile like a slave? I need to send you pictures like smile, show your teeth, buck.
You know
So
what? You know
I was
what?
like,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
You
she
you
made me
guys
smile
be
for the
po-
camera.
I bet she did, but you know what? All the guy pictures with the caps on
Oh
and they
yeah, and
look
they
pretty
got
cute.
this.
Yeah, they got all the pictures. They're wearing a hat. I'm like, bro, he
Run.
looks kind of cute in a hat. Then shows up and you know, got
You got
half a
the
parking lot. He's got a parking lot right there.
Yeah, he got that
Yeah.
hairline that starts in Reseda.
Right, right, right. You gotta love the catfishing, man. You gotta love it.
You know what, buddy, I think I might do? I
What?
think this might be pretty fun. I normally do our word play with you.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do our word play with you and Gigi? Let's see what she talking about.
Yeah, let Gigi.
Cause
Yeah,
you
let Gigi.
let,
Let Gigi. Yeah, she could go for it. I think we could both play. Go ahead.
All right, here we go.
so we do every week, you and I, buddy, I find these words that have to do with dating and relationships, and I want to get your perspective when we talk about these words.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a new set of words for you, and they all have to
Okay.
do with dating and relationships. So
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what they are. You tell me what they mean.
Okay. Go ahead,
G-
Gigi. You go
GG
first. You give
Vegas,
your
you
answer.
you jump in it.
All
Okay, so
right.
the first one is soft launching.
Soft lunging.
Soft launching.
I don't know about soft lunging. I mean, I know about lunges. Lunges. Like, what do you mean
Nope, this is
soft lunge?
soft launching. Like something launches, soft launching.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know.
Buddy,
Oh, I can tell you exactly what this is. This soft launching. I know exactly what this is. See, this is when you wanna get you wanna launch yourself onto a dude. You know, it's time to get down, and you wanna launch onto him, but he's soft. So you got to get in there when he's fully erect. You can't
Oh.
be in there and
Oh, I
jump on
don't
there
have
and
that problem.
you hit straight.
buddy,
You hit man gland down, and you launch
you
yourself
you,
onto
you
that.
wanted to be here and it's
Yeah,
here.
you want to be straight stiff. You can't be, you know, you can't just soft launch. You can't do that. You got to have a hard
I
launch.
I know why I don't know. I haven't heard that term.
I
I never had that problem.
I knew that's where you were gonna go with it, buddy. I knew exactly that's where you. And that is not what it is. But I knew that's where
Really?
you were going. It's
Okay,
not what
well,
it is.
what is it? What is a soft launch?
It means launching a new relationship. It refers to the trend of posting subtle hints on social media that you are dating someone new without revealing identifying details.
So that
Why
means,
do I?
oh, I thought, oh, okay.
I
I had another reason too. I thought soft launch also could be like you with this dude that you think is hard, but he's soft, and so you don't want to tell everybody he's hard. You know, he might be hard, but he's really soft. So some of these dudes, like, they be in prison and they come out and they all hard looking, but they really soft.
They really soft because they
Hmm.
listen.
those are the
They got their
softer ones.
manhood
Yeah.
taken in prison, so they come
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Big teddy
They gay for a
bears.
Yeah,
day.
gay for a day. Oh, and
They
just so
gay
as
for the stay.
listen, we have nothing against gay people. Just so you know,
Nothing.
we don't
Yeah.
want
No.
nothing. We don't want no.
Absolutely.
We
No,
have nothing
I
against gay.
don't, listen.
If you are gay, that is absolutely your choice. We love you too. We love all the
Yeah.
gay people. So
Hey,
just so you know.
listen.
Okay, here's the next word. Here's the next word. You guys ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Yes.
Roaching.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh. I don't know this term. Where y'all coming up with those terms? I told you I don't know none of these terms in the dating world.
But
Roach.
these all have to do with dating. Every one
I
I'm
know
giving you
that.
have
Know
to do with
exactly
dating.
what this one
Roaching.
is.
Why do I keep on thinking about working out like terms?
That has
Roaching. Oh, okay. I'm lost.
okay, buddy, help her.
Oh, I know exactly what this is. This is when you go to someone's house and they nasty as hell, and you
Oh,
think they got it all cleaned up, and you're thinking, oh, I'm clean and I'm nice, and then you see a roach like walk across the TV, and it's
oh,
like, oh, your house is roaching. Yeah, I can't come here. I can't leave my stuff
can't
here.
have that.
You can't come with an overnight bag and open it up in their house. Because it's gonna be a roach in it. You can't. You got to look for crumbs and stuff all on the floor. Like they got crumbs down in the seat of the cushion. You looking for roaches. So yeah, roaching is terrible because people fake like they
It's
clean, but
terrible.
they nasty
Yeah.
as hell, and you can
Red
always
flag.
tell. And you can always tell when you might get some roaching, especially when they do these videos and you see their house and you like look past whatever they doing. Reg, look
Yeah.
past whatever they
You
doing.
got
I don't care if they doing workout or they shaking or they twerking. Look around and see
Working.
what the house looks like. Are they combing their hair? The bathroom nasty? Listen, clean up your house before you do a video, or you gonna see some roaching.
all right, you guys are
That
so
tells you a
far. You
lot
guys
right
are so
there.
far.
I like
It's
that.
not correct, but it's close. Here's what it
Damn
is.
it.
Roaching is it's a written rule that if you see one cockroach, there are probably more lurking in the dark. So this term comes from it actually this term roaching comes from that. If a person you're dating is hiding the fact that they're involved with multiple other people at the same time,
Ooh.
they are roaching you. What makes
Oh
it
man.
roaching is the fact that it's happening in secret.
Oh, they're
Mm.
keeping a Rolodex. They're keeping a Rolodex of guys, and going through A through Z.
But they're
Mm.
not letting you know. They're doing it in secret. Okay, I got another one for you guys. This you
But
guys are
you
gonna
know
have a
what,
lot of
Reg? I don't want to get off this roacher thing. This could also mean you dating somebody in who's very close to Snoop, and you got a lot of roaches in that dish in that ashtray. That means they talking about I'm not into smoking sometimes, but it's like no. I see a whole bunch of roaches in that ashtray. That means your ass be smoking.
they get high.
They are getting high.
Okay. I got another one. You guys are gonna have fun with this
Okay.
one.
All right.
And Gigi, we're gonna let you go first on this one.
Oh
It's
goodness.
called Falsing.
Falsing.
Ooh, I know what this one
Falsing.
is. Mm-hmm.
Falsing, like falsing, false
Mm-hmm.
No,
eyelash, like
no,
false.
no, no, false. Okay, think of Anthony, the doctor, Dr. Fauci.
Oh,
It's called Faucing, Dr. Fauci, Faucing.
you guys are making me feel like I need to go back to school. What the heck?
These are all
Falsing.
dating terms. These are all your new modern slang dating terms, and
Mm.
you should know this because you
Mm.
know GG, Vegas, and on the streets. These are all new terms. What do you think that is, GG?
Falsing.
Faucing.
Falsing. When you got me there. I mean, these are all new terms that I haven't even heard for a long time. I'm completely clueless right now.
Okay, so we're
Falsing.
gonna let your buddy, we're gonna let your buddy,
I can't wait to
we're gonna let
hear
your
what he
buddy,
has to say.
bail you out. That's what we're gonna do, buddy. How about you
Okay.
bail her out,
All
buddy?
right. See, look, man. Listen. Faust was a was in the literature. Faust was a dude when you
Here
make
he
a
is.
Faustian bargain. That means you like making a bargain that's got like tricks and stuff to it, right? So it's like a dirty trick bargain, like it's a trick to it. So basically, Faust was tricking the dude. So this is when you Fausting. It's like fisting, right? Like, you've heard of fisting, the thing where nasty fisting. It's fisting. Well, Fausting is he's tricking you, but you finna get fisted. You finna get tricked out your money or something. You finna get ran up in. So yeah, it's a Faust with a fist.
Okay, buddy, that was
Okay.
really good, but I'm gonna have to tell you what
It's
it really
trickery, it's
means. 'Cause
deceit.
no, that was really good, buddy. That was really good, and I like how you put the fist to the Faust and
Mm-hmm.
the unclean to the. I liked it. I really did. That was good, but I'm gonna have to tell you what it really means, buddy.
Oh,
So
I'm
we know Dr. Anthony. I gave you guys a hint too to begin
Fauci.
with. That's the cool part about it. I gave you a hint.
Mhm.
We all know who Dr. Anthony Fauci is, right?
Right. Dr.
He
Fauci.
became a household name during the pandemic, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Fausting is the act of turning down a date because someone isn't taking the pandemic serious.
Oh,
Oh, oh man.
come on.
Oh
Y'all
wow.
made
A
a whole
Fauci.
term for that.
Wow, you need a
Uh,
term for that? That sounds like that seems to go back to ghosting.
well,
You know, they ask you
yeah,
now, but they're asking you now, are
really.
you vaccinated? And then there's some
Mm.
people, if you're not vaccinated, they don't want to date you because they feel like you are not taking this thing serious. That's called Fausting.
You know what I
Mm.
feel like when I'm looking at those dating apps and it says vaccinated, I'm looking like, okay, is this an adoption website or is this a dating app? Vaccinated, male, well trained.
But it also goes back to the that also goes back to to what I was talking about in literature a little bit too. Faust was a guy that compromised his morals, to make a pact with the devil, and he didn't care because he
Mm.
was trying to get ahead. So it's compromising who you are to date someone. So I see that. A lot of these people will compromise, like for example, if Gigi came up to me and was like, buddy, I really want to go out with you, and she had that dress she has on now, I'll be like, okay, so what, like, okay, and I don't care if you vaccinated and you coughing. I really don't care. I take my chances.
buddy.
Look,
I'm
I'm
I'm gonna
trying
agree
to
with
tell
you
you,
on that one.
If Halle Berry or somebody fine like that came to me and said, "Buddy, you know what? I'm unvaxxed. You know, I got these little chills." I'd be like, "Listen, we can go and we can spend our 10 days together quarantining."
You know, that's really funny. I actually got COVID, and I was it. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't wear mask on. I don't when I'm meeting people. I want to see your face. I don't wear mask. I'm not vac, and I tell them straight out, I'm not vaccinated. A couple of times I had like allergies and was coughing, and I was like, "Are you sure you want to meet? Because I don't, you know, if you feel awkward." He was, "No, no, I'm fine. I'm fine meeting you today. Perfectly fine. You know, I'm okay with it." So I never had that problem. It's really funny.
Buddy, she probably had that dress on, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I know she was
She
wearing
probably,
something
she
hot
probably, or
and naughty.
something similar to the
Yeah,
one she got
exactly. I'll
on.
get my shot after I'm done. Let me. I tell you right. You know what I do? If Gigi came up to me and was like, "Hey, I'm on vax," and I was like, "Okay, cool. Listen, if I catch something, I'm staying with you. Because you know we're gonna be unvaxxed together.
There
You're gonna be cooking, cleaning, doing all that stuff right up in here while I'm sick. I'm gonna be with you because you gave this to me. It's yours. It's ours. It's we gonna get through this together.
you know,
And
there
I
was
don't care if you sneeze on the food either, Gigi, because I'm with
Sneeze,
you.
do whatever you got.
Sneeze.
We're gonna be all right.
you know, there was a case where this couple had a first date. Both of them caught COVID, and they were stuck quarantined for a month. They ended up getting married. I'm like, okay,
Mm,
I wonder, did
hmm.
they get married on 2/22/22?
mm.
That would have been nice to see,
That'd have been
but
odd.
with my
I'm gonna
luck,
tell you what, that you know what I think though you should have like actual have like a moment of like quarantine living together for a minute. You know, you should that should be a part of the dating process where you know it's like, hey, you know, before you get married, we need to spend some quality time together so I can see what kind of nasty ass habits
See,
there was a lot of couples
let's
that
see
I'm
if
gonna
they
be dealing with.
roaching, huh? We
let's
want to
see their
see if
Yeah, let's
roaching.
see if they roaching.
Let me see that Rolodex.
Or see if I'm about to get some fisting.
some fisting, not fausting, some
Yeah,
fisting.
some fisting. Because somebody finna go up in me and pull.
I don't like that term
Hey,
fisting.
look, boy, look, buddy, and that ain't a soft launch either.
Yeah, that is not a soft
That is
launch.
not a soft launch.
That is not a soft launch. You about to get it, get something you ain't never got before, and that's not cool.
Well, the only reason they'd be fisting is because they got a soft launch, like you said.
Oh God. Oh, so they don't have no choice. They got a fist instead of. Oh God, you guys are too funny. So listen, we need to take we need to take a break here, and when we come back, we're gonna go into our goofy relationship segment. Get ready for the hottest new podcast, The Coach and the Comic. It's going to be awesome with number one relationship coach, C. Reggie Rogers, where I give you dating from an expanded conscious perspective, and comedian and actor Buddy Lewis. Buddy is a 25-year veteran in the entertainment business. He has appeared in numerous television and film productions. He's worked with and written comedy material for a lot of comedians like Kevin Hart, D.L. Hewley, Steve Harvey, Oscar winners Jamie Foxx, and Monique. This podcast will have the hottest guests, and we will talk about dating and relationships. It's going to be funny. It's going to be serious. And the two of us together, we are lethal. We are laughable. We are ludicrous. But we are lively. Coming soon, The Coach and the Comic. So, Buddy, I know this is like, I think this has grown to be your favorite segment when we get to talk about these goofy relationships.
Oh yeah,
So,
stuff is going
what
down.
what you got
Stuff is
for us today, Buddy, on these goofy relationships?
Poor Mary J. Blige just at the Super Bowl with them hot boots on, looking sexy, looking hot, singing, doing the back to the, you know, old school hip hop flavor. Got hit today with that $30,000 a month alimony check payment
Mm.
that she's got to send to her ex. Woo!
I never
I
thought.
don't know who's got it. I don't know who's got it worse in this situation. Mary J, I feel for you, all you hot, powerful soul sisters, independent, money-making queens out here doing your thing. Now it's time to pay up. You leave this
Buddy,
man for new, greener pastures. You got to pay up. I'm trying to tell you, some of these dudes are making a come up. I am now looking at some of these hot, fly, sexy, money making women out here, independent, soul sister, mogul, CEO types. I'm trying to get with you. So when you leave me for greener pastures, I'm going to get paid. I'm going to get paid.
you gonna get paid, buddy.
I'm gonna get paid. And
So,
I mean, her
buddy, he
husband,
got
her
30. He got
ex-husband,
30K a month.
30K a month. She said, I gotta go back out on the road to make this money to pay my ex. Hey, we don't hear about that. How many NFL players, how many NBA players had to pay that child support and that alimony when the chick left and they're like, okay, it's cool, I'm gone. You gotta pay for this. Hey, you gotta pay for that baby. Listen, you gotta pay that alimony. Mary J, I feel for you, boo. It's not right that trifling ass man is living off of you, but hey, I got to admire his pimp game right now. I need my 30K, Mary. I need my money, Mary.
I heard the Tindler Swindler is a lot of guys' hero nowadays.
Oh, buddy,
Yes.
hey, buddy,
Oh,
you familiar with that
oh,
Tinder swindler?
Yeah, that
Tinder
dude was
swindler?
doing it. Tricky. He was trickery and deceit, but you got to love his skilo. As evil as it
yeah.
is, you go, oh, damn, dude, you are ruthless.
He hit one up. Didn't he hit one up for like
Why am
100K?
I
He got
laughing?
100K from one, didn't he?
No,
Yeah,
over
over.
100K. Over.
Listen, I think
Gee.
it's disgusting and terrible, but I got to admire his pimp game. His pimp hand is strong.
He
Listen,
wasn't
buddy,
even tall.
he's got a high level skill set, doesn't he?
Oh, bro.
He does.
Listen, that
He
kind of
does.
con man skill set, man, you hate it, but you got to admire it. Like, wow, how did you do that? I can't even get a girl to pay for a meal, and you got 100K out of somebody.
Talking about that. So, who gets to pay in the first dinner? Is it still the guy that pays on the first dinner?
Oh yeah, especially if
Ooh.
I'm gonna get 100K out of you later. At least I can do is
I'm set.
pay for the
Hey,
first
listen,
meal.
I'm setting you up. This is setup, right, buddy? We setting it up.
Set up.
Oh
Hey man, I'll buy you
no.
some drinks too. Listen, I'll buy you and your friends some drinks. I'm gonna get 100K out of her. It's awful. Listen, I didn't say it was nice. I didn't say it was right. I'm just saying it's like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what it's like. It's like watching the Yankees. You know how much people hate the Yankees? You gotta admire them for being good all the time. I hate Aaron Rodgers. I'm a Bear fan. I hate Aaron Rodgers, but I gotta kind of admire him because he does win. He's good at what he does. You kind of admire him for being good, but you hate him. I can't stand what you've done to these women. I
Yeah.
hate you, and
Yeah.
I am appalled, and I am mortified at what you've done. But I got to
You know,
admire it.
you know what though? Why would you do that though? Why would you give a guy $1,000, 10,000?
Okay,
You
Gigi.
got
Okay,
issues.
Gigi.
We're
Hold on,
talking
Gigi. Hold
next
on,
year.
Gigi.
I'm sorry, but I'm
You
out.
just opened up another can of worms. I just
I'm
want to ask you
out.
this, Gigi. I just want to ask you this.
Mhm.
You would never give a guy any money?
Okay, look,
No.
okay,
Come
hold a
down.
second,
You would never give a
let me
guy any
answer.
money, Gigi.
It depends on the situation.
You see, buddy, you see how she was about to go? You see how she was about to take it to that next octave? I had to bring it back down. You see that, buddy? Did you see how that worked?
I
So
can understand. Hell no, she's
It
about to go. Hell no,
depends on the
I ain't
she
giving
situation.
no
was,
dude
but we had to
nothing.
bring. So Gigi, you
Hell
would
no,
never
I'm
give a
not.
guy money.
No, I'm not. I will give him money, but then we're not talking
That
because
doesn't make sense.
well,
That makes no sense. Why would you give him money and then not talk to him?
it depends on the situation. Every situation is different. Obviously, he was a schemer. He lied about a lot of things. But honey, I don't know if you guys heard, but I got 6 kids, honey. If you got a problem, you're on your own. You're on your
So you
own.
so you don't
Okay,
so you
bye.
don't need
See
a
you.
seventh, huh? You don't need a
I
seventh.
don't need a 7th child, honey. No, I'm not fostering anymore. I gave up that license a while ago.
Hey,
You
I'm gonna
know?
say this. You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I don't know I'm gonna get in trouble, Reggie. I don't care. I'm gonna get in trouble, Reggie. I'm gonna say it anyway.
Let's
Sometimes,
hear
ladies, you got to pay for the ding ding.
it.
Ding ding is a price. You when you put that man tool down, when you laying down and you going to Pound Town, sometimes you got to pay for the ticket.
And listen, and it's not a soft launch,
It's not a soft
It can
launch.
especially
be a
when it's
soft
not a
launch if you
soft
got if you and
launch.
Hey,
yeah.
and you know what? You can keep yourself from having soft launches. They got them blue pills out here for old men. You can have a hard launch for 4 hours.
I never had that problem and I never had to pay for
Oh
anything.
my
Thank you very much.
God.
I know,
But
Gigi. You know what? Of course, you don't see there are not many women in your category, Gigi. That don't have to pay for the for. I want to see some of these women that got catfish though. I need to see some of them. I heard about the dude. I didn't see all of the women that he got.
okay.
There's some where it's like, you know what? I can understand why you had to pay. There's some people where you go, okay, yeah, maybe you were paying for attention,
Mhm.
and
Paying for
sometimes
attention.
you were paying for attention. And so some of these women, Gigi, I'm sure you never had that problem, but there's some women that's like, hey, look, you know what? It was a Faustian deal. Listen, I made a deal. Look, you got some ding ding, I gave you a little money. I got some companionship, I gave you a little money. Sometimes you gotta because guys, you don't look at it when it comes to a guy and he's like, man, he paid that call girl all that money. Hey man, we dudes do it. Dudes will give up money to be with a chick that's like, hey, you know what? And some of these dudes are cuckoo with it. You're like, you're crazy. Listen, if you spend $10,000 in a strip club doing this, I'm not mad at no dude that a woman paid money to be with. It's the same thing to me. If we don't look at
Mhm.
strippers and call girls the same way we look at the swindler dude.
A
But they're the
gigolo.
same people.
Yeah,
They're the
gigolo.
same people because that's what strippers do. They do nothing but trick you out your money by shaking their butts in front of you, and they trick you out your money. You don't look at it like that. You be like, oh man, I'm making it rain in the club. No, you're an idiot. You're giving money to this woman, and she has no intention of being with you. None. She's gonna pick
Exactly.
that money up off of the floor, sticky, nasty that people ain't walking on. She's gonna put it in her pocket and walk away from your dumb ass. You $10,000 short, and she's going home paying her rent. Now, when we look at the Fausty dude, we go, "Oh man, that dude is a trickster, and he wasn't shit." No, he did exactly what strippers do, and so I don't. That's why I'm like, I don't see the difference. He was just getting off. You ask me, he was doing what strippers do every Friday at the club on the pole. He was just taking them. He just got a better class of women.
He did it classier.
He
Yeah,
just
he
did
did
it
it.
classier. That's all.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing.
But it
Same
happens.
thing.
You're
Same
right.
thing.
Women do it. Women have done that for years.
Same
And
thing.
that's something that is not unusual for a woman to do. But when a man does it, it's a huge issue,
A
right?
He's a
hundred
dirt.
thousand
He's a
dollars. I
Huh?
never
he's
got a
a
hundred
dirty
thousand
trickster.
dollars.
But there are women that have gotten 100,000
I
and then some. They've gotten
I'm in the
cars,
wrong
they've gotten
business.
houses, they've gotten all type of items,
Hey,
expensive gifts, all
every
type of
woman,
expensive items.
every woman under 30, probably every woman over, I'd say every woman over 40 probably has seen the movie Pretty Woman. And they know that's how she came up. Like, hey, I put this thing on your little soft launch. I put it on you. and now I need that money. I'm gonna go ahead. I need you to go ahead and then take me around in a limo and parade me out. Cause you know, and it's funny. Some dudes have no shame with that. Some dudes have no shame with that. Like, you know, they'll introduce you and tell you, hey, I met a girl at a strip club. You know, they're like, ah, man, she used to be a stripper and I got her out of that. That's like a dap. That's like some, that's like some ego-driven stuff for some dudes to say, I'm so good, I pulled her away from stripping. It's like some like
Mhm.
tripped out like ego thing, ego boost. But I'm like, nah, she's got that stripper mentality, dude. You finna get took.
What about OnlyFans? A lot of girls are just doing the OnlyFans
Yeah.
of
See,
spending
they
money
just
on.
tricking you out your money. See, nobody
Yeah.
gets mad
And
at
they
them
create
OnlyFans
that
girls.
illusion, just an
Yeah.
illusion, and you buying into this fantasy, this illusion that's very
But
delusional.
here's the thing: they know they're buying into a fantasy. The swindler guy tricked them into real love
Yeah,
and
but the
for giving
swindler
their
guy
money.
at least became physical. He put it down enough that these women felt like they were that one.
Hmm.
Enough so
Watch this.
that
He
because
gave
they
them
felt they were that one,
the hard
yep,
launch.
it wasn't the soft launch. It certainly wasn't the soft launch.
Yeah, he
So
gave the
basically,
hard lunch.
hey, as far as I'm concerned, hey, homeboy, these women pay for the illusion. They pay for the illusion of love,
Hmm.
and so hey, he gave it to him, and he gave it to him. He gave it to him for real. Some of them they were like, hey man, I thought we were in a relationship. Well, you thought wrong. Give me your money. Take me to the bank, and let's
He
let's
gave.
let's.
Gigi, we got an assignment for you.
Okay.
We gotta end this show, but we got an assignment for you. I don't know if you'll be able to do it for the next show when you come back with us, but we got an assignment for you.
Okay.
I would like to know what other women think about the Tinder swindler. I want you to interview some of these women and talk to them. And I'd like to see what they think about the Tinder swindler.
I like to find that out myself too. That's something that I can't even figure out. Like, why would you give them money?
Let's see what the women are saying. Buddy, you think that's a good assignment for her?
Man, I would love to hear what other women think about the swindler. And then ask them and ask
Have they
them
ever
what they
given
do for
money?
their no, and ask them. Make sure you ask them what they do for a profession that they ain't doing no swindling themselves.
And yeah, those are three. Ask them, have they ever given any money to a man? Have they ever been taken? What do they do as a profession? And we just want to know their perspective on the Tinder swindler.
Absolutely. Let's get that done.
GG Vegas from the streets. GG Vegas, the voice from the street. Thank you for being with us today. Buddy, you that
Yes,
dude, you that man, you the man, the myth, and the legend himself, Buddy Lewis. Buddy,
I'm
what
gonna
you
tell
have
you.
upcoming? I know you got 4 movies coming out, but what you
I
got
got
upcoming
four
now?
movies coming out. The Outlaw Johnny Black, Dead Wrong with Rob Schneider, Back on the Strip, Chris Spencer's first movie debut, and I Married That with Jahan Jones and a bunch of other people, influencers. We did a movie together, Michael Collier. All of those movies coming out this year. I have a new season, hopefully, of Millennials that'll be out soon. I'm trying to get my social media numbers back up, Gigi. I got banned and booted off of IG, so I had to start all over. And so I'm starting all over at the Real Buddy Lewis Jokes. Go on there, hit me up. Please subscribe to the thing in the bottom right here. Start watching this program. Let them know that you're a subscriber and that you enjoy what you hear on the coach and the comic. Reg, what are you doing? Tell them, baby.
Well, I do my thing on the dating and the relationships. I got a book, man, and I finished this book. I'm trying to figure out when do I want to put it out. I've got this book on dating and relationship. I think this book is going to be a huge success for so many couples and so many single people. Um, so we're just trying to figure out how to strategically put it out, when to put it out.
Don't do a
This,
soft launch of the book.
yeah, we can't. It's got to be a hard launch. It can't be a soft launch. It's got to be a hard launch. Oh, but that's what we're working on right now, and I'm still on the road during the week, man, doing my thing with a lot of people don't know, man, that I'm with Sirius XM Radio, so
Mm.
I
So
still do my
you so
thing during the
you
week.
you cheating on us, doing something serious. Okay, I
I'm
see
with
how you are,
Sirius,
Red. Uh-huh.
you know.
You
So
cheating on
that's
us.
no, not cheating. This is our thing, buddy.
I
So
got you.
and then you can also still catch me on 87.9. You still catch me on 87.9. And I'm gonna roll this clip here in a minute so you can see me Monday, Friday on the I'm on the Langston Carter Morning Show on Worldwide Jazz Radio. I'm on the morning show Monday through Friday. So you can catch the morning show is from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. So you get Reggie's Recess on Worldwide Jazz Radio Monday through Friday. So, and you guys got to subscribe, please. As Buddy said, like and subscribe down. Look down the bottom, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and tell as many people as you can about the coach and the comic.
The comic.
So, buddy, we're
And
gonna come back
hot Gigi.
and hot Gigi from the streets. Gigi from Vegas. Gigi Vegas from the streets of Vegas with her ear to the streets and telling us what's going on in Vegas. Buddy, we'll be back next week with a great show.
We'll be back.
And you guys stay tuned. We're gonna always have the best guest on for you. Gigi, thank you for making us look good. You made us look good today, G.
You guys made me look good. I had tons of fun here. Always do.
All right, good stuff.
Love you,
We'll be back.
Gigi.
You guys have
Love
a
you
good
too,
one.
buddy.
Bye.